Ooh, I could tell I've been just sitting in my house today. Welcome to Black Friday. It's the end of the day. We've had turkey. We've had shopping. What y'all do today? Oh, I was going back and forth if I was doing the live tonight because I'm not feeling that well. But then I'm awake now, so I said, go on and do it live. Just say hey, hey. So I'm awake now. So we're gonna talk for a little bit. So let's talk about as people come in, say hello, hello. Let me give y'all a banner. Give y'all a banner. So hello, hello. I can't see comments yet because I'm doing this. So give me a second to respond, and then we just go have this one. What did I just do? Ticker comments. Hey, Melissa. I wasn't. Hi, Desmond. Hey, QM. Um, how's my Thanksgiving? It's fine. I wasn't, but then I was up, and you will understand what I'm about to talk about, Melissa, in a minute. So first off, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Um, so you tired of turkey already? Let me tell you, I'm not. I did not go. Remember when I'm supposed to go to visit family on Thanksgiving? I didn't go because I wasn't feeling well. So I made dressing and sweet potatoes and sent that over there, and I stayed home. All I asked for was some tamales. I'm kind of glad I didn't go though, y'all, because Bianca was sending me messages. Apparently, the food wasn't up to our usual standards, right? She said the turkey was dry for whatever reason, and the mac and cheese was made with oat milk. She called it a plate of disappointment. So I got a tamales. I had tamales. So that was, that was it for me. Okay, so I had my tamales. And then, so today, luckily, I bought a small turkey, so I cooked it. So I could, yeah, she said it was called, she called it a plate of disappointments. Right. She was like, who makes, they calling themselves eating healthier, but then, so they put oat milk, right? See, so she said, but they put in the cheese and stuff. She was like, if you're going to make vegan macaroni and cheese, just say you're doing that. Right? Exactly. But they use regular cheese and everything. So she said it was terrible. And so she was just like not happy at all. She was not happy. So luckily I had a turkey here. So I made the turkey today, and my turkey is excellent always. So she was happy today because she got us some real turkey. Sorry. I have rosemary in my tea. I don't feel like eating the rosemary today. She's fine. Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus. Um, right? Exactly. I mean, what's the point? Why go if you're gonna go healthy, then have this healthy meal and tell everybody so they know to make different arrangements, or just understand it is Thanksgiving. Your plate is supposed to be overloaded with calories. You're supposed to feel like, So that was her plate of disappointment. So that was that. Right, right. But so then B was irritated with that. And so now I gotta make a, because we didn't have any, I didn't even get any macaroni. We didn't have no macaroni in the house. So I'm gonna make a little thing of macaroni. Hey Karen, today, tomorrow. Because I made the turkey. I made us a little thing, right? I made us a little thing of dressing. I already put us a little pan, just a small pan, a little glass pan when I made it. So we. And I made me some, cranberry sauce. So anyway, why is it not showing the comments? That is so serious. Okay. All right now. So now let me tell you. So how did y'all do on Black Friday? Because we know Black Friday is just another day of shopping. Let's be honest. It's not like back in the day when you had to go out to the stores and everything. No, we just spend the money here at home, right? Um, you do the same thing. You just might have a better sale, right? Right. So I haven't really bought anything. The only thing I'm trying to buy right now. Okay, so you went out. You did go out. Okay, so I ain't done that. You been okay. So no, and I haven't really done it. The only thing I'm doing is working on doing the split. So I'm purchasing Mancera's Amore Cafe, Montal's Lucky Candy, and Montal's Holy Neroli. Um, to do a split. So you hear me say this now. If you're interested in any of those, do you need me to tell you the notes? Let me know, because I'm about to put this order in. So you want to get in on the split so you can try them, because they are not here in the States yet. Because I've been looking for these babies for a few weeks. I saw some of your pictures from your themed Thanksgiving. I saw your themed Thanksgiving picture. Y'all know y'all go out, right? How are you aggravating me? Why? Why would you think Desmond? I swear to goodness, you take yourself too seriously, love. We're talking about Thanksgiving. You aggravate me because you say things to be aggravating, right? So I do have the new camera coming. It should be here by tomorrow. You're buying 2 sets of dumbbells. Okay, what size? So that's aggravating. Well, I need to meet your oldest son. Is that whose house y'all were at? Him and his husband? I would love to meet him. All right. I think tomorrow, if I go live, I got to figure this out. Do I even have juice in this thing? Um, I need to do my updated wish list. This year, I've done pretty good on my wish list, y'all. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, this ain't gonna happen. I knew this was happening. So let me tell y'all what the notes are for a more cafe. Okay, that 19%. Let me tell y'all the notes for More Cafe and Holy Neroli and Lucky Candy, in case I got a few more slots available in the split, because I'm doing 10 meals for $20. Um, so if you want to get in, you better let me know that this is for you, Melissa. People like you, Melissa, who go all of a sudden after I say it's done and everybody's talking about it, you be like, oh, I want it in. So I'm letting y'all know right now, in case you missed my post. So Amore Cafe has coffee, amaretto, ice cream, vanilla, brown sugar, vanilla, and ambergris. If that don't sound decadent, you know what I'm talking about, because you always get the people who act like you ain't saying nothing. You didn't tell me, right? Just to stay with the process. Desmond, you'll have a good time. All right, so then that's Amore Cafe. That's Amore Cafe. Then we have Lucky Candy. These are the Montals that I've been watching. Well, you can try it and see. Sabrina, I'm awake now. I was making me tea, so I said I can stay up for a while. Now I'm wide awake. I am sick. Okay, so then we have Lucky Candy, which is bergamot, coconut, whipped cream, frangipani, honey, caramel, musk, vanilla, and amber. And then Holy Neroli. Well, get them to see how they do. These are, here's, you can try, this is why you're trying them. So when they hit the States and we get a good price on them, you ready for them, right? And then Holy Neroli is, you're going to want this one too. I'm telling you now. Holy Neroli is Neroli, Sicilian bergamot, bitter orange, Tunisian orange blossom, Bulgarian rose, cedar, vanilla, sugar, musk, amber. All right, so I'm going to send you a message. You going to send me my 60. I'll send you how much you got to send me, Melissa, because you're getting all three. You see how I bully some people? You know, we've been around each other too long. Come on, you know you want that 10 meal. You got to try them. Right? See? But you didn't pick out that one. You said you want a Lucky Candy and what's the name? Melissa, because you'll regret it. You'll regret it. I'm talking about you be like, I should have got it. You'll regret it. So I'm going to send you your text and tell you how much it is. And you just send it to me. Love you. Okay? So, you know, I'm just trying to take care of you. So now let's get back to it. Ugh, I don't want to eat the rosemary. So this is my tea when I'm not feeling well. I make me a big pot of it. I put it up years ago. But you know, this is my cold season tea. So it's Yogi cold season tea bags, peppermint tea, mint, fresh mint in here, and rosemary, lemon peel, lemon juice, and ginger with some honey in it and a little cinnamon. So here's how it works. Is that so I I bring it to a boil and I let it steep for at least 45 minutes before I drink the first one. And I just let it sit there and just steep and steep and steep. You know, just heat it up out the pot, you know, when I make a pot of it. Because I make a big pot of it, right? So I was getting up to have it. Now, when I was making this and I was about to come down here, I had to stop myself for a minute because of course I got my old granddad. Because, you know, gotta have that high toddy sweat this shit out, right? But then I remembered, and I know Melissa can remember this, and I'm sure Karen can. I can't remember if every other people who were here with me then. Pretty sure I know Melissa and Karen were here. At the end of 2019, when I was on Christmas break, I'm pretty sure I had COVID. I think I had that first wave of COVID. And I know Melissa and Karen can remember this because I was doing lives. I was doing straight live, miss. And I was always, yes, that is exactly right. See, he's the ones who remember this. You can tell they've been around me. Um, uh, I'm pretty sure I had COVID. It was terrible. You know, and of course they weren't saying this. It was like I was sick for a month. And during that time, I mean, you could hear the congestion in me. And I made a hot toddy. I was barely eating. I was going through hot and cold. It was terrible. And I made a hot toddy and I was on a live. And Karen and Melissa and not that live. Baby, it wasn't my voice went out. I literally almost used my eyes rolled in the back of my head. I almost passed out on camera. I caught myself and I said, I gotta go. Did I leave after that? But it was whoo, baby. So I didn't put my old granddad in because it reminded me of when I almost passed out, when the toddy almost took me out. Because I was, baby, I remember that still sticks in my head because it was like my eyes rolled in the back of my head and I kind of went back in my chair and I had to grab it because I was about to fall out the chair. It was terrible. Um, yeah, the toddy took my black ass out. Out. Oh, Sabrina, did I get on you? Are you get? Hold up, where's Sabrina? Sabrina, are you getting in on the split too? Because I didn't hear from you. I got your number now. I'll text you. Be like, ma'am, are you getting your split? You know what? Yeah, I know that because that was pre when I was just getting into fragrances, so I wasn't like super. This was like still I was still beauty Lulu, baby. That was bad, but I'm fairly certain I was in the first wave of COVID. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Right, I was still makeup guru Lulu. I was transitioning into fragrance girl Lou. Hey Valencia. Um, okay, so Sabrina, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna take a few weeks. You need to just go in and get it because you need to try it before it comes out because it's not even here in the States yet. I'm getting it from Europe. So go and get your samples so I don't have to hear your mouth about it when we get the samples and then you're like, dang, I should get the samples. I'm just telling you people. I don't want to hear that from you. So if you choose not to, I bet not hear you saying nothing when we talking about how good they are. Right. I was trying to keep up with the makeup liveness back then. I really was. I think that was the last year that I really almost did every day of the month. I was thinking about that. I'm gonna see what I could do this year. I'm not in school now. You know, I'm just getting on all of y'all. QM, you in this conversation too. Because I know how you people are. I know how you people are. You see, I called y'all you people. I know how you people are. Y'all will be like, oh my God, I wish I had got it. Because I'm trying to help you so you can try it out before it gets here. In the States, it ain't even here. It's barely in Europe. Because Montala man, Sarah, they all shady and shit. Won't let you buy from them. I know you people. I'm just see. Y'all need to go and send me a message and say what you want to try. The one, even if it's just one, but you know you want to at least try two. They $20 each. Go on and get them. $5 for shipping. Go on and get on the list and stop playing. I'm just trying to help y'all. Just trying to help you. Now, if you don't want my help, let me know. Say, Lou, leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone then. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. All right, so I think I'm gonna try. Okay, so have y'all been seeing the new you see the new Kayali's coming out and you see all the people got their PR. They got their PR, they PRing it up. I still didn't get mine. Mine didn't make it here. I've already heard so some people saying it. I've seen a few people put some stuff in what's the name. Oh, thank you, Reggie. I appreciate you. Come on in. We like you too. Uh hey Drea, hey. They really should. Everybody else would get no, I'm just saying. Okay, hi Shirley. We're talking about now let me talk about this. Uh okay. We're talking about a scent split, Shirley. So I'm ordering some fragrances from overseas. Me and Sarah and menthols for us to try. So it's the brand new ones, Amore Cafe. Um, what's it? Amore Cafe, Holy Neroli, and Lucky Candy. And so it's $20 for a 10 mil of each of those to try them out. So you have to get into the scent split. If you've never done those, it's a scent split. I buy the bottles, get them here, split it all up, send it out to everybody. It's not so much about the lychee because I do like lychee. Okay, but here's what I'm gonna say about the fragrance, and I've heard this already. Um, it just seems like a weird time to put it out, especially when a lot of um. I'm actually more the Mancera U.S. ambassador, next to Eric Hill, right? See, Courtney's getting her Lucky Candy and Holy. I thought you said a more cafe. Oh, I got it written down correctly, child. You right, Lucky Candy and Holy Neroli. I have it written down, Court, because I have it all listed. I have the list together. You're right. You did say look, Holy Neroli, because I was like, I thought you. Hey, Dre. Okay, so here we go. So what I've seen people say is that they can't wait to wear for the spring. The composition is like very spring and summer like, and from what people are saying, that's pretty much what it is. And it just seems very Bath and Body Works to me. It just seems like a different take, like eating juicy apple. I promise you, I bet you it's just a little more sophisticated to eating juicy apple. So but that's what everybody's saying. So it seems like what? What? No, she has a new one that came out. It's coming out. No, QM, she got a whole new one that's coming out. Sparkling Lychee. I would have assumed this is what I thought she was going to come out with. I thought she was going to come out with Plum. Plum is beautiful, sexy, deep, rich, especially at the end of the year. I thought she was going to do a Plum one. That would have made more sense to me. That would have been more sensible to me. Just would have made more sense to me. Um, Even I thought she would have done something like really deep tuberose, not above, like I know she has that white flower or whatever the fuck it is. Um, right? You say Plum, I'm all the way in. I'm like, okay, girl, yes, do it. Um, no, everybody's saying that it seemed like it should have been in spring, summer based on the nose. And the ones who've gotten it have kind of said that too. Now, of course, you're never going to hear a bad word about Kayali, so you don't really know. The only thing you'll hear is it doesn't last that long, but they're made for layering, whatever. But that's what so yeah, that's the word on the street. So right, her little style with the shiny purple bottle, it'd have been kind of cute. There we go. And or she could have done a really kind of spicy one. And why I say that is because she really hasn't sat in a spicy vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like a good fall winter spicy vibe. Cinnamon, a little they already out. Honey, the billion videos is coming out. It's all over TikTok. It's all over, IG. So they're gonna be out because, honey, folks, that PR train is hard. It's a rough one. Um, so I would have like something like would have been more. Here's what she could have gone to: Plum, or she could have done a gingerbready spicy one. Cinnamon and plum would have been gorgeous, but it could have been like a gingerbready spicy kind of vibe. Very holiday-ish. Because it could have been And it could have been very much that. Hi, hey King, how are you? It could have been like cinnamon and nutmeg, and a little. So it could have been woody with cinnamon with spices, and just a like drop of honey. So what's up with my oils? Interesting. Um, I was thinking about those. I am moving some stuff around in the room, and so I need to make a new batch of the oils that I have ready that I've been playing with. Oh, good answer. Good answer. Good one. Hi, Whitney Rose. You're new. I've never seen you before. Come on in. We talking late night. We talking great nights. I don't know if y'all giving me likes, but go ahead and give me some likes. You're right. Young Pistachio came out in the summertime, but the way it came out, it was like a summer gourmand. I guess that's where she was going with it. But like a gingerbready one would have been kind of cute. Just like a gingerbread spicy one. That would have been kind of cute. I'm just saying. Do it like a warm hug. She could even got away with an apple one. Like an apple pie spicy. But then everybody would have said it's like angel share. Which I am over. I was in a fragrance group, and I swear it takes all my soul to not say, you need to stop. Somebody was talking about she has a sparkling lychee coming out right now. That's what we're talking about, Mark. It's called sparkling lychee. They well, I gotta cut up those papers. They have this thing. Where was I going with this? I'm so sorry. I started looking. This is what happened when you start looking around and shit. I was like, oh, I should get some paper so we could do some samples. But but it's just like so interesting the way it's going. It just would have been a better vibe. But hey, they got to play it. Exactly. That's my point. It would have been much different. It would have been just a tad more, festive for us. But hey, they're not going for festive. Hi, Aliana. Well, so no, it just doesn't, especially coming out at the beginning of the December. You would have thought it would have been something that would have been like, oh yeah, what, because I'm assuming a lot of her sales are coming from over here because I see a lot of PR over here, right? Because her and Huda are very big here, right? So I would assume you would do, like for instance, the Oudgasm collection probably would have made more sense than this at the end of the year. Like she could have held off on, let's just be honest, she could have held off on Sparkling Lychee, pushed that into the spring, and the Oudgasm could have held out until now. Because we know she done that's where I'm going with it. Like the whole Oudgasm collection could have been right now. It was coffee, it was vanilla, it's tobacco and rose and oud. So that could have been her collection right now. So I saw a post about vanilla fragrances, and somebody posted about La Maison de la Vanille. Okay, so uh, So, they were saying it's $45 on Amazon, blah, blah, blah. Now, y'all know I love, right? I love La Maison de la Vanille. They have such a range of vanillas. So if you like vanillas, they're a really good spot to go. They are EDTs and everything. So of course somebody was like, what's the performance? I always think, unless it just disappears in 30 minutes, who cares? I'm just like, I just want to hit my head on my desk whenever I see that shit or hit a wall, because I am so over the whole conversation about how long does it last. For it's just quite like, damn, could y'all let that shit go? Y'all never gonna let this go, huh? You're never gonna let it go. Let me just make sure you understand this. You're never going to let the how long does it last conversation go. You're just never gonna let it go. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm clear, because I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Ooh, Amber Desire. Let me try this one on. So I have these from Faith. She sent me all of the Carolina Herrera confidential line that she has. So I've been trying them on because I need to do a whole collection on these. Sorry. Y'all, I'm not gonna have an end of the let me tell you why I have not, because I forgot they were in my purse. I gotta go in that purse because that's not a normal purse I carry. And I was just thinking about them because I was like, where's that Siberian rose? So I need to go in that purse and get them out. So, okay. So now QM asked me about the oils and I just totally got digressed. I got just sidetracked. The oils, I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do with them. I am gonna make a batch. I'm probably gonna do a thing where I just announce, hey, if you want to try all three of them, because it'll have to be you get all three. Just send me this and I'll send you all three of them to try. Just so they have no names. I haven't even thought of names for them. They are what they are right now. So that's what's gonna happen with the oils. That's where I'm at with. There's a couple more, like, see, we're talking about Plum. I think I got some Plum oil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about Plum. But I want to do a Plum tuberose because ain't nobody listening to me. I wanted the Plum tuberose. So I'm going to do a Plum tuberose oil for myself. So I might wait until I do that and then do all four, because I'm definitely doing Plum and tuberose, but I got to figure out what woody notes, what wood oils I want to put in it, or what other oils I want to put on it. But right now they just call trial number 3, 4, and 5, and this one's probably going to be 6. So that's what they call right now. Ooh, a plum oud. That sounds delicious. I think I have a plum oud. I do have plum ouds. Um, Oud After Dark by Amarud is a plum oud, and Minadar Oud by Judith Lieber is a plummy oud. Helped you out. There you go. I got just put the shit on you. Just speaking. The good thing about us, these perfume hoes, somebody gonna be able to help you out. Yes, but I'm thinking plum tuberose. I think that'd be delicious together. Really? Cougar, jaguar, lion, and tiger. For all the levels I've been, because I'm no longer cougar. I think I'm a jaguar. I need panther though. I like panther. Um, what is a good first plum? Ooh, um, for me, okay. So for you, I would say because and it's not a good first plum, but it's just a decadent plum. It's Midnight Jasmine by Gallagher. However, a good first plum would be. Let me think. Uh, uh, let's see. Besides Midnight Fantasy, what are some of the plums that I love? My plums are just like ridiculous. Cause this one you can't get. Orchid leather is plum and leather. Um, Mine are really dark ones. Let me think about that. You know what's honestly a good plum to have in your collection is Dark Kiss by Bath and Body Works. I'm just saying. And if you like plum body wash, get Cocoa Noir by Vitabath. That thing is plumbing. Dark Kiss is really good. I really, it gives me all the plum action I need. Um, Feminite Dubois is a good plum to me to start with because, and it's a very I find that a holiday fragrance. It's a very cozy fragrance, but it's like a plummy. I always say it's like a plummy. Yeah, Wood Jasmine by BDK is a good plum. You're right. That's a good one. That's what I like too. Um, cause yeah, Wood Jasmine by BDK, good. That's a good one. Yeah, Dark Kiss. It's a good one if you just dipping your toe in the plum to see how you like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't get Dark Purple by Montal. Everybody says it smells good, but it smells like Miss Carrie House. It's musty. It's not good. Don't get it. Listen to me. Us over here. See, that's why I stopped listening to people. Motherfuckers had me buying that shit. Really? Yeah. Wood jasmine should have been wood plum because the jasmine is there, but but that's like Midnight Jasmine by Gallagher. It should be Midnight Plum. Damn, something's itching me. Goldia, the Roman Night Absolute. Thank you, because I could not think of it at all. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. That's a good one to start with because it's plum, but it's a little bit lighter. Even though it's a deep plum, but it's a little bit lighter plum. Thank you, Valencia. See how that worked? Put it out there. We come together. We come together on it. We will come together on you, girl. So I'm trying this Amber Desire by Carolina Rare. It's decent. It's decent. And it's inexpensive. Goldia, the Roman Night Absolute, you can get it at a good price. So it makes it a good one to start with. Um, whew, you the one who wanted you. Now we spending her money. You the one put it out there. We just trying to help you. We just trying to help you. Help you. Man, so I'm trying to figure out, do I like Good Girl OG? No, I'm not a big fan. No, I'm not a good girl. I thought I was, but then I'm really not. Now I do like Legere, but I've never really bought any of them. I've just never really bought any of them. I think when I wanted them, let me say this: when I really wanted them when they first came out, when Good Girl first came out, I was broke. I was in my broke phase, so I wouldn't buy it. And then I kind of lost the thing for it, and I tried, and I was like, "Oh, is this it? Oh, okay." So I think it's a nice fragrance. I just never bought it. But like I said, I like I like the Legere one. Where is my lip balm? Where is my lip balm? Whew. Hold on, I can't find it. Oh, I gave myself. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all how my life is. I want to sleep late. Really, I do. But a lot of times I wake myself up. Besides the fact I just wake up early, but I won't stay. I won't try to go back to sleep because then I think, okay, what do you want to do that you don't want to be disturbed? So I was messing around. What was I doing this morning? I can't remember. I was doing a few things. And I remember I wanted to give myself a facial. And I meant a facial. I wanted to steam my face and everything. I wanted to do my double process. And, which is a double facial, which is, doing the clay mask and then doing, um, doing a paper mask or whatever the fuck it's called. So I do that. I do the clay to draw out the impurities, tighten the skin. Then I do the other mask to, soften the skin, put some moisture back in. So I'm sitting here and I'm steaming my face, but I got a little sidetracked. Didn't really start till about 7 a.m. Starting to steam my face, and what do I hear? Y'all know what I heard, right? All I hear at the top of the step, Gigi, Gigi, Gigi from Brooklyn. Gigi. Now I knew Kari must not be involved because Kari would have just came downstairs. She's still not real comfortable coming down these stairs yet. Thank goodness. Because if she would have been, she'd have been standing right next to me going, Gigi. So she's just, all I'm hearing is Gigi, Gigi, over and over again. But I'm determined. So I steam my face. I say, hey, Brookie. I steam my face. Ooh, steam my face, right? Where is my steamer? I'm going to put it away. And then, so then I put on the mask, which is, I'm using up, see, I'm trying to do some empties, y'all. So I'm using this. This is Origins Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. Right? So I'm using this. So I put this on my face. And I go upstairs. So I got all this pink stuff on my face. And she's looking at me like, so when I go into her, I'm like, hey, bro, she's looking like, what? What? So she then so she's staring at me like something's wrong. So I did all that. I sat there up there for a minute. Came downstairs, rinsed it off, put on the sheet mask, and then I put this on, which is, if you do a sheet mask, do y'all have this? If you do sheet mask, you need to get these. I know they're on I'm pretty sure these are on my Amazon page. These are the mask holders. So, you put the sheet mask on and you put this on, it clips around your ears so you can walk around. You don't have to just lay there. So then I go back upstairs with that on. She was looking at me like, I don't know what's going on with my grandmother. It looks like it might be Gigi, but I'm not sure. So I was like, I want to tell this is what you get for bothering me. This is what you get for bothering me. You get some kind of crazy looking stuff. So like now, I'm thinking it's 10:41. Even though I would like to sleep till like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I know that I'm probably going to wake up about 5-ish because then I'm going to say, okay, what can I get done with uninterrupted? Some uninterrupted stuff I need to get done. I am planning on doing, since I have to do these lives until I take care of this phone situation, I am thinking about doing, I want to do my updated wish list. What's on y'all wish list? Let me hear about it because I got a few things. And I think I have done really good on my wish list. So I said I was going to look at I have it written down, but I have 2 wish lists I did this year, and I'm pretty sure I got quite a few things off of my wish list, which says a lot because is it just me, but you have a wish list, but the deals get away from you, and then you kind of like don't get stuff off of your wish list? I think I did good this year. I did pretty good this year on my wish list. So how have you done on yours? Do you have one? Yes, you should. So I am your wish list reads like a novel. So like I've actually taken quite a few things off of my wish list this year. And then of course I'm adding on some new things. Um, right? Right? Yeah, because I need to do the thing, like I said, about the affordable ones, though, with the trying to do a wish list, you got to be on it quick because them things be moving out. Um, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. What's new in vanilla? I really don't know. You know what? Sebastian did a whole video about new vanillas that's coming out. So if you better check the perfume guy. He always has the stuff about the new stuff coming out. I only keep up with the stuff I'm looking at. But let me tell y'all some good Black Friday sales that I've seen. I'm not indulging in because, quite frankly, I'm broke. I'm hoping they have another sale before the what the fuck? Here it is. Um, Looking at my head, y'all. I'm just sitting here. Um, I'm hoping some. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, let me tell you something, QM. I was kind of watching it half going to sleep, so I never made it through the whole thing. But it was kind of coming off a little weird to me and half asleep. So I'm gonna have to go watch it again. Why do you say it was weird though? I'm just curious. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I have not tried dark vanilla, but it is on my list to try, Mark. Because here's what's happening. I'm trying to stop myself from trying to get all of the Montauk vanillas out there. Because they have a nice little arrangement of them. And so I'm kind of curious. So I'm stopping myself from buying them all. I'm doing good at this. I'm gonna see though if I mean I think my wish list is always long because some new things come in, right? Now I will say this. I might be finishing up some body creams soon because I'm really trying to not purchase a bunch of body creams and things like that until I start using some things up. Now, when it comes down to these body butters, that ain't gonna happen because these Perlier ones I have are really big. And so, but I do want to see some like, okay, you made some progress with getting rid of some things. I said I'm going to declutter my body washes. Oh, let me put this in for you. Um, so because I needed to make some room in my body washes and say, okay, what am I actually going to use? Because body washes start adding up. You know, if you really get caught up in the body washes and stuff, that shit can add up. So I have slowed my roll and I am working on using them, the ones I have, because it's like you're looking around like, oh, thank you. It's just, honey, I had to start thinking about that stuff because it was like that whole haul. Because, like I said, it's one thing if you're just the consumer, really. But when you do things like this, there is this drive to get these things, to talk about them. because people are looking for you to do that. And so that's why I have to um, start doing things like, okay, saying, what do I have, and let me start using it instead of and I have to take the hit on the fact that I'm not going to be as popular, and it's okay, right? Girl, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because in Perliers, now there are certain ones that I use a lot that I'll probably get through, and I'm waiting to see what Perlier does at 50% off for some gifts. And I might buy a couple of things for me, but they really don't have the one I want, so I'm okay. But like now, I have enough tuberose from them, honey. I will never have to buy tuberose from them again. No, this side. Um, so that's where I am on that. But it's like I said, when you do stuff like this, when you create content, and it doesn't matter if you're on YouTube, IG, TikTok, there's this drive to buy more things because that's what get people to watch you. You know, there because we are so um short attention span, right? Right, I'm gonna have to do that. Right, you know, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Put that in right, put in my tags or something. Um, because you know the alternatives. You know, I'm gonna have to start doing the alternatives. But it drives how baby, yeah, that pistachio is huge. Yes, that pistachio body wash, cause it ain't like you wearing pistachio every day. So yeah, cause yeah, that if anybody bought the Perlier, you know what we talk about. The thing is like a quart. It's like 32 ounces of pistachio body wash. You will have that for the next 2-3 years, at least. But there's this drive to stay on top of things, and that's what people are looking for, because that is the way it works. You know, people want to see the brand new stuff, so they want you to spend the money before they spend it, and that's just the reality of what we do here on social media. And if you're small, you're not getting PR, you know, so you have to purchase it yourself. And the thing is, though, real talk, the body care people, I don't even know if there's really any PR or going out for that kind of stuff, really, like Dove and everything. Because these people are buying Tree Hut and Dove, and I mean, like, that's that's why I always have to I have to question, how are y'all emptying this much stuff? Because we know, like, especially when you're talking about stuff like Tree Hut, Native, those are large size body washes. They're not little, right? So how are you finishing these to the point that you have all these empties? How much soap do you use to wash your ass at one time? How much? Because I know I'm like using quite a bit more than I ever did, and I'm still not going through stuff the way they do. I'm like, what? Okay, so it's like, okay, so tell me how many times you wash your ass a day. You get up, you wash you come home, you take a shower, and then you go to bed and you take a shower, just to make sure that you're using it up. I'm confused on that. It's like, you know, I'm like, right? I mean, real talk. That it take a lot to do that. And think about how we're doing things, we're using things, because it's not like we're saying, okay, I got this and this is what I use all the time. No, we're trying to create layering combinations, right? So we're our body washes have to go with what we're using, right? So like if I'm wearing a pistachio, right? And exfoliating, because as much scrub as they fucking use, let's talk about the level of exfoliation people are doing, how much scrub they use. I'm like, are you serious? Okay, I'm like, stop it. Because it's like, do you have an epidermis? Do you have an epidermis? Right? Do you have an epidermis? Let me tell you what I hit pan on. I do have pan on something. I'm so proud of this one, Drea. This is my Y405 by Makeup Forever. This is the Matte Velvet Skin Powder Foundation. I'm trying, and I refuse to buy. Hi, Michael. I refuse to buy the new ones because they've updated this. Um, but then the put a dent in it videos are ridiculous too because they want to show these huge dents. It's like I'm just being honest with I just have to keep it a buck. The way I wear fragrances, the way I do all this stuff, it's a lot of stuff that's just sitting here. It's a lot. It's a lot. And so I like have to make a conscious effort, right? I have to make right, exactly. Right. Exactly. I've had this thing forever. And and now what I do have is I have the 375 version of it. I'm trying to get through both of these before I purchase the newer one. So I'm using this one up too. But you know that I love these. So these are the ones I have. But I'm saying that it took me forever to get these done. To get a denim in this, y'all. And I will say I probably would have had 375. Right. See what you said? I have. Come on now. Um I have been excuse me. I have been making black don't crack. It sure the fuck will. So I do make a conscious effort to use things now. Like I got some body creams that I'm about to use up, and I'm proud of myself, right? And then like with those right there, probably if I was wearing my makeup more, I would probably be like have that makeup forever almost done. And the reason the 375 because that's something I wear that's like, oh, okay, throw on some makeup, let's just use this, right? So that is true. And even with the people who use the Project Pan when it comes to beauty, they would pick certain things and just use them. That would be it. So they would, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? They would not be doing anything else. That was it. So to get rid of these fragrances, and the thing is, I need them to tell the truth about how they're emptying the fragrances. That would make sense to me. Like for the people, like for me, I have stuff that have big dents, but we know that I have gotten rid of some fragrances. Why? But that was based on the fact that I was selling decants. So if you are a person who gets out a lot of people's stuff, at least say that. It's like, yeah, I wore it a lot. This piece of hair right here. What the fuck is it at? No, this side. Whew, it's driving me insane. I keep seeing it and it's like, what the fuck? And I don't know where my brush is. Okay, much better. Oh, so if you said, hey, I send out, I share with friends or anything, then that would make a little more sense to me. But just saying that you're wearing it, but you're wearing a lot of different fragrances, does not make sense to me because I do this. You know, Now, I will say this. I am not somebody who refreshes during the day. So whatever I got on in the morning, then it's going to I'm now what I have been doing because I am trying to get rid of a couple of fragrances. This is not my new thing and I'm going to see how long it's going to take me to get through this shit because I'm trying and get rid of them 2 bottles I've been trying to get rid of all year 2023. So what I've been doing is at the end of the day I have to remind myself toward the end of my day at work, I'll just spray my clothes with one of them. I'm trying to get rid of this LaBelle, that little 30 mil finally. So it's like, a few sprays and everything, but I'm not spraying like I do in the morning. Like, my actual overspray is first thing in the morning, right? By like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, okay, let me just spray a little bit on my clothes and then I'm gonna roll out. Because if I want to put on something later on that day, I don't want, try out something. Because even if you're trying out fragrances at home, let's just be honest, we're not putting on a full amount of fragrance to try it out to see how we like it. We're just putting on a couple of sprays, 2 or 3 sprays, walking around with it, doing this, seeing how we like it. Speaking of that, this is gone. Oh, there it is. and keeping it moving. So unless you are super overspraying, saturating yourself every time you spray, you can't get rid of it. Right, baby. The Bath and Body Works people, I'm really confused about because I mean, and we know this is a body mist, and so with that being said, these are body mist. Then I need y'all to tell the truth and stop saying these things are long lasting. This is really a long lasting body mist. It ain't. It ain't. First off, you layering everything. So you're gonna put on your body wash because they ban the whole collection. So they're gonna body wash, they're gonna lotion, they're probably gonna body cream, they're gonna put it all on, right? Then they're gonna put this fragrance mist on. If that's all you're wearing, the fragrance mist. How many times a day do you spray it on yourself? Because I know they carry the damn things with them. Because don't tell me this shit is lasting all day and you getting rid of it. It absolutely cannot be doing that. You've got to be spraying it over and over again to make sure you're refreshing so people smell it all the time on you. That's the only thing I can think of. Because let's just be honest, them damn things don't last that long. They're not made to. So all these people be like, oh, this lasts like 4 or 5 hours. You at 4 or 5 hours. I've heard people talking about these damn things last for 4 hours. They're not made to be. That's why they sell them in the 8 ounce bottles. If they were listen, we are buying these, this is 50 mils. So this is like what, not quite 1.5 ounces that we're paying for. And we're getting longevity out of it, right? The reason why they're getting so the reason why they can sell for $4.95 is because it's a body mist. And they're 8 ounces. 8. I mean, like when we're buying 100 mils, that's what, 3 ounces? Like 3.3 ounces we're buying. So you want me to believe that that can last. Right. I feel like if you can sell it for 2 hours, you're doing a good job. If you get to 3, honey, you might as well say that's a marathon. That's a marathon body mist. But I'm saying, like, come on now. And then, and on top of it, now they're getting more into talking about their layering and they're wearing this stuff with we get the whole, and we supposed to believe people are using them to this level. Come on now. If you telling me you wearing like, even if you talking about oh Lord, I know exactly who you're talking about, QM. Because I've always had the issue. She's the queen of empties, though. It's a few of them that empty the stuff. I'm like, y'all pouring that shit out. You have got to be pouring it out. Are you giving it? Are you giving her? Do you go over your friend's house and then I can't say it because I'm a YouTuber. However, you put it in the chat, I can only agree or disagree with who it is. But I know exactly who you're talking about, QM. Oh Lord, I know exactly who you're talking about. Because that shit is hilarious to me. When you pull out a huge thing of empties every month, the fuck are you doing? And I have to say this, and we know I'm a shopper. The shit is excessive waste and wasteful to me. When you're doing it like that, and that's why I had to pull back and say, okay, we're not gonna purchase this stuff right now because you need to really kind of use some of the stuff that you have and really think about it. Okay, what am I wearing? Let me go through this. Let me pull some stuff out. And people who are pulling out and trying to do these perfume trays, like, let's just talk about the perfume trays. Now, I get it because I do have certain stuff out that I use all the time, that I'm trying to use this season. Right now, I'm not sitting up here saying I'm gonna use everything, all the time. However, this season, these are the ones that I'm trying to pull from. Now, of course, if I get some new shit, all that's out the door, I'm gonna be wearing them too. Right? Now, am I gonna wear all these? Probably not. But I can at least say, okay, I did wear some of these, give them a little more wear than I normally do, right? And then go ahead. And I get that's why you do the perfume trays. But then you want me to believe, because everybody got about 10 of them on this tray, right? There's only 30 days in a month. So you can't be wearing them that much. You can't be wearing them that much. I mean, you're giving them some extra love. That's true enough. And I have to be honest with myself. I really have to be very mindful of doing this, right? And then think, okay, stay focused over here. Let me use some of this stuff. Let me wear it. And I have to be very, very cognizant of that. And then think about my yeah, yeah, and then think about the body care and say, okay, what am I going to be wearing? Let me pull some stuff to the front to make myself right. I'm going to go back to trying to do my signature fragrance for day and night for a month and say that I'm going to use it, and maybe and then the thing with those is like try to use them to layer with things a little, something like that. So I think I have to be a little more thoughtful even when I'm doing that, because then it has to be something that I'm willing to like layer with things too. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm going to use everything all the time. But it at least makes me focus on some things that I have and give them some love and some usage. Now, that's what I keep saying about this whole process, is that doesn't mean you like anything less, because there's this notion that you've got to be wearing all these things. I have about 500 fragrances. I try not to say it too loud. I got to clean up my database to see, because I have decluttered this year. So I got to clean up the database. That's something I need to do tomorrow. Because Saturday is going to be this Saturday is tech, is going to be perfume tech. Cleaning up my database, adding in some fragrances that I don't have, making sure my fragrances are there, just so I can make sure I can, it's hard for me to say that to y'all. I'll be trying not to. So with that, I acknowledge I'm not gonna wear all the shit every day. I'm not gonna wear everything I own all the time. But and it's okay. And I think that we're giving us, is the funniest shit is, this is where I find this like conundrum, the stupidity of this whole thing. Right, right, right. Alicia got about 900 with her lying behind. She be lying to us. Um, and this is what makes no sense to me. On one hand, people want to buy, and then on the other hand, they want to say, I need to use it all up. That's not gonna happen. Hold on. Oh my goodness. My nose is messed up. So, and then the other part of that is, I am so sorry y'all had to hear this. Um, the thing with it um, is that you have to, and then it's this whole thing like you got to be using it all the time. Like, I haven't been wearing it, so I need to declutter it. Absolutely not. If I like a fragrance, if I love it, that doesn't mean I need to get rid of it because this year I'm not wearing it. Oh, you bought your Aunt Delusion soul? Yay! You gonna love it. It's like you don't have to wear it all the time. This season I could be into these fragrances, and then right, was it and it's like you don't have to wear everything all the time. And we're getting this whole conversation like that. I like it, right? What? Listen, I am not one to say I don't get rid of stuff and sell it. I really will. I can get rid of stuff. It's okay for me to declutter, right? I'm good with that. But what I'm saying is that with decluttering, the quickness to quickly say, I'm not using it. It's not that, is kind of like, what? Huh? Because we're not, if you're buying all this, you can't expect to be wearing everything all the time. You just really can't. So you can say, I'm going to wear this now, and you can wear it all the time. And then you can come back for that, come back to it like, hey, I want to wear it again. My issue with sample sizes is that I never get back to them. I'm just being honest with myself. I don't get back to sample sizes. It's not going to happen. Now, I am actually trying to do better with using, right, I am trying to get better about using samples just even for content purposes. Now, the one thing I'm not going to do, like I said, I refuse to purchase the 10 mils if it's not something that I'm really interested in. Because those add up too, because you're talking like $30 a pop. Yes, that's a lot less than $100 for a bottle, but if it's something that I'm really not into, I just really don't want to put that money there. I just really don't. So for me, that's why, like I said, I have to be content with the fact that I am who I am, and I'm just, because I don't fit in with the Bath and Body Works people, because I just can't justify buying all of these body mists. I barely use them. I'm just being real. I'm better using the body creams and stuff, but then I had to say stop buying all these body creams because the body creams are adding up. It's a lot. I said I need to see, if you like my vibe, subscribe. I really wish I could be in her household and see the usage, because the empties, because I need the empties help. I need empties help. I need to feel like I'm using something up. Speaking of that, let me spray my face. Let me spray my face a little bit. Let me spray my face. Okay, so I was turning on that Amber Desire. Is it just me? But sometimes amber fragrances taste. They smell like root beer to me. Yes, you should sell Valencia. Even if you do it in Facebook groups or whatever, you can get rid of some stuff now. I've been doing good. I got rid of a lot, even though I did give away a lot. But it was like the more inexpensive stuff. Y'all, did I tell y'all somebody came up to me at work about that too? Did I tell you? A couple people. Somebody asked me, did I have something for sale? And I was like, and it was like, I wasn't trying to be, difficult, but I was thinking what I have left for sale, you might not have heard about. You probably don't know, right? Yeah, because it comes off like root beer to me. When I'm smelling, I always feel like I'm wearing root beer. So that, and then one lady like caught me, and she was like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm on my way to a meeting. She's like, okay, I'll just walk with you. And she's like, I really want to, talk about, I'm like, okay. So she wanted to like see about she would because she was like, well, I really wanted to get some. I said, well, I do have some sample bundles. Now I did direct her to the sample live. I said, well, you can watch this and tell me if you're interested in any of them, and then you can do it like that. Because it was like I am not gonna sit up here and try to say list everything in them bundles, because it's too many. It's like, here, look at this, go through it. You should be able to and see what you want. Um, if that's what you really want to do. Because I ain't got time to be trying to figure it out and tell you what it is. And no, I ain't got. I can't. I got time is too precious. No, because that's what I think sometimes when I'm putting on ambers. Like some are sweeter, but then some of them have this root berry vibe to me, and that's what I'm getting from this. All right, y'all. It is 11:15. We've been on for an hour. We had a nice little Black Friday chat. Just chilling. We just chilled on Black Friday. Um, I'm gonna have to do a live tomorrow. Right, right. And see, that's the thing. People always like, well, do you sell them? Why? If it's my fragrance, I'm wearing them. Um, and see, that's the thing is like, that's why it was so interesting that someone left me a comment like a few months ago saying that I need to do more designer and make, more. Basically, I need to do more popular fragrances. That's what I need to be reviewing. And I was like, why? Why do I need to be one of the 5011 people talking about the same damn fragrances? Why? But it goes with how we think. It's like, it's like you want to hear from the people you like about the things you want, not taking into account that this person has to purchase these things in order to talk about them. So if you, right, I was like, okay, well, thanks a lot for your input. Thanks a lot for your input. Keep it to yourself. Okay. But yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of and but like I said, it took me a minute, and it can be like kind of frustrating. And I'm just being keeping it 100, as we say. Um, it can be a little frustrating when you do these type of things. When you see people talking about the most basic shit over and over again, and they're super popular. But that's why, because most people are okay with hearing about the basic shit because that's what they know. And most people are not trying to hear about things that are different. They're okay with, they want to hear about the latest designer fragrance. They want to hear about Bath and Body Works. They want to hear about all the Bath and Body Works. They want to hear about all the Victoria's Secret. That's what they want to hear. And that's the majority of people. Clearly. And so that, I had to take into account because am I going and had to think about that and say, am I going to shift a little bit and do this so that I can get views, or am I just going to do what I do and just because that's what I want to do? And I had to go with that's what I want to do because I don't have a problem with spending the money. What I have a problem spending money on is on some shit that I really don't want just because. No. Like I have the camera coming. It should be hit by tomorrow to Saturday, right? Because that's something that I really wanted. The cameras, yes, right? Yes, I want it. But oh, good, because I wasn't sure about Sushi Imperial. I'm still going back and forth, struggling with it. Right. It's like really don't know what I have on. So I had to struggle with that. It was like, okay, am I gonna do this? And it was like, no, because I I'm only gonna purchase like now. We're trying to do the split for the Mancera and the Montals, but that's because they interest me. Not because somebody else talked about them, but because I've seen the notes. The notes is calling to me. I need to try them out, right? And I know it's a bunch of us that want to, and it ain't made it here to the States. And so now that I done figured out how to do these splits, and I was like, cool, um, let's do this. I'll send you a little. Remind me, Court. Um, it was like, let's do this. Let's do this. But otherwise, I'm not rushing to get other things because of, oh my goodness, people are talking about it. I need to have it. Like I said, I challenge creators to stop fucking listening to other people's opinion. Wouldn't it be refreshing if, and I'm just being real honest about this, if creators would stop referencing other creators in order to buy something or try something? If you like the notes, stop looking for me to tell you what to like, or stop looking for Veronica or anybody or Joss or AI. If you're doing fragrance content, just get what you want to try it and talk about it instead of going and checking out what somebody else says. Because I to me, that says you don't trust yourself. You trust these other people a little more. Now, look, don't get me wrong. If I hear somebody saying something, this is how I do. I will scroll through their videos. Now I will watch something about something I already have. I'll listen to them. If you're talking about a fragrance I already own, I'm gonna listen to you because see what you think. But because I've already made my opinion. But if I see something new that they're talking about that I've never heard of, I'll look at the name, scroll through, fast forward because I'm not going to listen to what you said about it, and then I'm gonna go look up the notes and then say, maybe I want to try that. But I'm not going to listen to your opinion because I really wish people, and I had to learn this from doing the beauty. Hi, Sarah. I had to learn this from doing beauty content. Is when you listen to other people's opinions, you already have a bias, an opinion already forming based on other people's opinions. See, that's okay as a consumer if you are like, okay, I like the things that Lou likes, and I want to try them, and then you listen to a few people and say, okay, these everybody say they like it, let me try it. But when you're doing something like this, if I keep hearing people talking about it, then I'm going to already have an opinion started in my head. And either I'm going to go with that opinion or I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed because my expectations were so high because of all these other people saying things that this is why, or I'm looking for this particular note or anything. Like, for instance, I can tell you about a fragrance and I can say this is what it smells like to me, right? But there might be notes in there that I don't smell on me. I just don't get them. Maybe I don't understand them, but you might. So therefore, it's so as somebody who's wearing fragrances and talking about them, why am I waiting for somebody else to tell me who's doing the same fucking thing I'm doing if I should like it or not, or if I should want it? It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not waiting for somebody else to give me the go ahead. Um, you know, for instance, see, like I'm saying, QM is like for the people who are just purchasing, buying for themselves, then yeah, watch as many people as you want, get as many opinions as you think you need before you put that money out, because a lot of times we do have to blind buy things because you just can't get samples of it. Some things, or the deal is so good you just gonna go in and get it, So you have to be quick on, okay, I want to try this or whatever. That's fine. But I'm saying, as a person who creates content, do not I challenge people to stop listening to other creators for your content, because I'm telling you, that's what happens. And that's why these hype trains happen, because somebody says it and everybody gets hyped on it, and then they're going to they're looking for the same experience. They're looking for those same notes to ring out on them. They're looking for those things to happen, and then if it doesn't, they're disappointed and got a problem with it, or they're going to automatically feel it because that's what they expected from it, instead of just going and getting it and just trying it out and saying, damn, these notes sound good, let me just go on and get it. However they get it, if they get a sample, a decant, a full bottle, a partial bottle, whatever they do to get that fragrance, then get it, as opposed to waiting for this person, because I literally have heard other creators on their videos saying, yeah, I waited to hear how other people. So why would you do that? What, you don't trust? You got to trust yourself. You just jump in and buy some shit. Just jump in and buy. Like, I might see the same name come up a lot and say, let me look at this shit. But I promise you, I ain't listening to nobody's opinion. And I think that if create right, and know the notes that you like. Listen, I know the notes that I like. I know certain things I'm not a fan of. But with doing stuff like this, sometimes I might try something and then go, oh, you knew you weren't gonna like it. Oh, why did you do this to yourself? But it's all about what I think. It's not about what, 7 other creators said about it, and then I got in and said, yes, I agree with them. No, right? Yes, and like I said, from a consumer standpoint, that's fine. Watch the people you watch, see what, to see how they think about it, because they might vibe in the same way you do. Just like y'all watch me, and because I purchase so much and try many things, you can always find something that maybe you didn't hear but haven't heard about before. Cool. But as somebody who create a content creator, because I'm not going to say I'm a reviewer, but as a content creator doing this type of content, at some point you got to stop making your decisions on how you purchase things on all these different influencers, because you're no longer just a viewer. You are now doing the same thing these people are doing. So what? I'm confused. Why can't you just go ahead and do it and then say, this is what I thought about it? Just like those people did. Because a lot of them just banish it themselves and doing it. So why can't you do that? It makes no sense to me. Like you said, they might hear, like I hear about a lot of different fragrances from a lot of different people. But a lot of times I just look and see what they're talking about and I keep them. But I'm right. Exactly. I'm not doing all the shit. So, and I'm just not doing all that stuff for people anymore. I don't mind suggestions of like types of videos to do, but when it comes down to specific video, like fragrances or something like that, send it to me. Let me know. Hey, I'm about to send you something to try. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to get to it with the 17. Now, if you think I got a lot, we know these bottles ain't shit by comparison to all these damn samples I got around here that I need to make a dent in. So I think I'm just have to start doing lives, and we just gonna have to start putting them on my skin and seeing do I like them, because that's the only way I'm gonna get through these. I'm just being honest. I gotta put them in some type of order. Um, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, y'all. I'm gonna put them in some type of order because we know I got the samples are out of control. It's out of control. Okay, I'm still talking. Let me get off of here. It's an hour and a half. We have hit hours and 30 minutes. I'm out of here. I'm about to go to bed. Y'all have a great day. There will be a live tomorrow. That one will be a focused. We're doing a video live. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Oops, I mean good night. Get you some rest. Talk to you later. Good night. Good night. Love y'all. See you later, hoes. Host squad out.